गुड मॉर्निंग द ग्रेट इंडियंस, हाउ आर यू? कैसे चल रहा है लॉकडाउन पीरियड? आर यू मिसिंग स्कूल लाइफ, हॉस्टल लाइफ? यस, इवन वी आर मिसिंग टू. Let me introduce myself. I myself Sadhana Gupta from the Great India School. So, as you are studying physics, chemistry, biology, so today I came up with some basic terminologies of biology. First, what is biology? Biology is nothing but the science of living things. There are so many basic concepts we use when we start studying biology. So before going to the lessons, let me start few terminologies. Daily I'll come up with the 2020 terminologies of the syllabus. So first, as we studied biology. Biology is nothing but a science which deals with the living organism. Second concept is cell. What is cell? Cell is nothing but a structural and functional unit of life. While defining the cell, there are basically two important words: structural and functional unit. So every cell is made up of with the basic structure and function. Next terminology is based on the presence and number of cells. The organism which contain only single cell, they are termed or called as unicellular organism. Uni means one. The cell or the organism which contain only single cell, they all are grouped together under unicellular organism. Now, what are the examples of unicellular organism? Amoeba, Paramecium, Euglena, bacteria, etc. Second terminology is that is multicellular. When the organism contains more than two cells, they all are grouped together into a multicellular. Multi means more than two. Examples of multicellular organisms: plants, animal, fungi, algae, etc. Some algae are also unicellular as well as a multicellular. Next terminology is that we studied, that is based or term classified on the basis of nucleus. So what is nucleus? Nucleus is nothing but a cell content or living content of the cell which regulate all the activities of the cell. It also carries the genetic information. So based on a nucleus, cells are classified into two categories: eukaryotic cell and prokaryotic cell. Eu means true, means the basically cell which contain well developed nucleus or membrane bound organelles, they are all classified under eukaryotic cell. Examples of eukaryotic cells are plants and animals. Prokaryotic cell. What is prokaryotic? Pro means primitive. Eukaryotic, eu means true, and prokaryotic, pro means primitive. The cells which contain a primitive or not well developed nucleus, they are classified as a prokaryotic cell. Next terminology is that is cell organelle. Cell organelle is nothing but a cytoplasmic structures, living content present in a cell. So, what are the cell organelles? Example: centrosome, nucleus, endoplasmic reticulum, plastids, chloroplast, mitochondria. These are all examples of a cell organelles. What is cell organelles? Cell organelles are nothing but a cytoplasmic structures, living structures present in a cell. They perform different types of functions. We will study one by one the functions of cell organelles also. So, next concept is osmosis. What is osmosis? Osmosis is nothing but a movement of molecules from a lower concentration to higher concentration with the help of semi-permeable membrane. Next, that is diffusion. What is diffusion? Diffusion is nothing but a process in which movement of a molecules from higher concentration to lower concentration takes place. Example of a diffusion: whenever we are using the room spray or air freshener in the room, that is an example of the diffusion. And osmosis: water travels from the root to the aerial parts of the plant, that is the example of osmosis. Even example of osmosis: whenever your mother take the dry seeds and put it into water while cooking the matar or chole, that is also example of a osmosis. Now next terminology is, that is, okay, before going to, now we studied the 10 terminologies. First, cell. Who discovered cell? Robert Hooke. After the invention of a microscope. Biology. Biology is nothing but a study of living things. Then unicellular, multicellular, eukaryotic, prokaryotic, osmosis, diffusion, protoplasm, and cell organelle. Cell organelle, the living content of the cell. Now, before stopping, I must tell some different parts of the plant. You are able to see the parts of the plant. First, this is the root. So, root is the part of a plant. Root, stem, leaf, flower, and fruit. These are the parts of the plant. What are the parts of the plant? Root, stem, leaf, flower, and fruit. There are two types of a root. You are able to see two types of a root. So these are the two types of a root. This main root, you are able to see if main root is present in a root system. There are two types of root system. This is one example and this is another example. This is very, very important terminologies. If you miss this concept, you are not able to classify the plant kingdom. Now, this one root system is termed as tap root system, and another one is adventitious or fibrous root system. So when a main root is divided into primary, secondary, and tertiary branches, this type of root system is termed as taproot system. And when they do not have a main root system, from one node many roots are growing. So this type of root system is termed as fibrous root system, and this is the taproot system. What are the different parts of the plant? Root, stem, leaf, flower, and fruit. Among these parts of the plant, root, stem, and leaf are termed as the vegetative parts of the plant. Flower and fruits are termed as the reproductive parts of the plant. Now learn these terminologies. We will study in our next video different again terminologies which will be very, very important. Thank you very much. Take care of yourself as well as your family member.